Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is a wonderful and very serious quarterly club haul. I have not gotten a shipment of my quarterly in quite a while. So let's just dive right on in and explore all of the best bars that I've been saving literally for years. If you are not used to the idea of club, this is a subscription service that Scentsy offers. It's actually my favorite thing that Scentsy does, where the predominant reason you would start a club is the always get my bar guarantee. If there is something that is current in Scentsy's offerings, limited time offers, catalog, seasonal, whatever, and you put it into your club, as long as they never lose a license, which I think the only thing I ever really saw that was serious was the Jelly Belly collection years ago. If that doesn't happen, and all of their regular bars aren't even licensed, they will make that bar for you for forever and forever. And so I have developed quite the attachment to many of these things. And if you are a nostalgic melter like I am, and you just have to have that specific special bar for whatever season or mood you are in, you need to have a Scentsy Club. You can do quarterly like I do, where you get it every 3 months, so you'd get 4 shipments a year. You can do it every other month, so that's bi-monthly, or you can do it monthly. Or you can have something like a quarterly, decide that maybe you need more bars, and then as long as you have an empty space, you can slide it into a bi-monthly slot or a monthly slot, or you can even combine groups down into one. So let's start with my absolute favorite bar that was for a long time the unicorn bar of a Scentsy Club. And last spring, they did bring it back for Father's Day, so now I hope all of you do have it in your club. That's going to be beautiful vanilla oud. This is suede and oud wood and elegant vanilla. It is a sophisticated bar that many people really, really wanted to smell and would ask to swap with me just so they could try it out. I hope, as I already said, that those people took advantage of the fact that it was around last spring for Father's Day and they clubbed it or bought some, so that they'd be demystified. It is such a gorgeous scent, though, and I'm glad that it's in my club. Another one, which is a personal favorite of mine because I love spice, and a good performing spice bar from way back in the day with Scentsy is very valuable to me in my particular club. Sticky Cinnamon Bun. I was just melting this last week. It's so nice, you guys. It is so good. It's beautiful vanilla, nice heavy bakery cinnamon, and that sticky, gooey bakery goodness that Scentsy used to do a lot of. They don't tend to do bars that smell like that anymore, and it makes me a little sad. Now here is the new packaging. Vitamin R Relax, which kind of surprises me. I wonder if that means we're going to see this in the near future in some sort of an offer or collection. It's not in the new annual catalog. So Vitamin R Relax is bergamot, vanilla sugar, and amber. I'm finally going to get the notes right on this because I always forget them. This is so good. And this was available eons ago in a collection that had to do with really late winter, early spring. There was Relax, there was maybe Soothe. There were several different ones that gave you a tranquil spa-like feeling, but this one's really cozy. And I actually think it's maybe a good sign for getting this back that this is in new packaging. We will see. So another one that I have in my club is Vanilla Waves. Now this used to be something I didn't like, and my younger daughter loves it. And now I just think it's so nice. It smells to me very much like Angel Chiffon, or yeah, I think that was her name. There was an Angel food cake, strawberry shortcake doll ages and ages ago, and you know how each of the little dolls smelled different. Angel cake or angel food, or I don't know. I'm having a day. I've already done this video twice because I'm not coming up with my words. But this is just a beautiful scent. And I really love how it is caramely, and then it's got the vanilla, and it really, to me, even though it's called Vanilla Wave, so it's like a salty, beachy caramel vanilla, smells a bit like an angel food cake, and it brings me back to my childhood. Another one in here that I love is Autumn Blaze Maple, and this is a personal favorite. I mean, you'll hear me say that with almost all these bars, that's why they're in my club, but some of them are really, really high on my list, and this is one of those. This has pumpkins, it's got maple, it's got wood, it has some spice. It's a perfect, just like the color, I always say this color is the bar. It's warm, saturated, happy autumn sunshine. Just gorgeous. and nice and strong. Most of the bars that I have in my club are powerhouse performers, obviously because I want to get good bang for my buck in bars that I would be saving for years, but also, I don't know, there's just something about certain scents and how they do in your own home. A lot of these are just fantastic for me. A couple of them will be a little lighter because I just like the scent. Maybe I use them in a bedroom, but most of these are boomers. Another one that is really, really nice, and I am so glad I got this back. This is the only time that either Scentsy made a glitch in their program and this bar disappeared, or I did something stupid and didn't realize it. And last summer, thank God, I begged them right before the catalog changed over and it wasn't there. I called Scentsy support and said, I am a faithful club subscriber. I'm a good little girl consultant. Please put cedar cider back in my club because I think you guys accidentally edited it out on me. And so they actually did. I know that that's not something you can always guarantee, but they were so nice. Customer support was very patient and kind, and they put this bar back in my club. Oh, and it's so nice. And being that it's retired, I am so glad that I was able to get it back because I know I put it in when the catalog rolled over. That year before, this is cedar, it's apples, it's vanilla bean, it's spice. It is so good, and then it's earthy. Oh, one of my all-time favorite winter smells, or fall and winter smells. I don't have enough of it to melt it as liberally as I would have wanted. If I had really known that it was going to disappear out of the catalog, I would have put 2 quarterly in there. Sun Castles. Now this, I bet most of you thought was coming back this spring. Well, thank God. When the November special list that you could add to club, that really amazing promotion of over 200 bars showed up, there were a good number of spring-summer bars on that list. And we had no idea at that point that Scentsy was going to an annual catalog model. So if you haven't been watching Scentsy news over the last couple of weeks, and this is your first time tuning in, we no longer have 2 catalogs per year. We're going to have 1 annual catalog, and then there will be a lot of supplementation from collections and brochures and special things going on. But Sun Castles didn't make the cut for this new annual catalog, and it's probably my favorite newer bar that's spring-summer. I also like Pina Colada Cha-Cha, but I didn't choose to club that because I really go heavy on the fall-winter bars and the spice bars and the bakery bars in my club. But Sun Castles with the pistachio and the coconut and that suntan goodness, could not be without it. Next, I have pumpkin tiramisu, and this is so good. And this has been popping up in clearance, so if you don't have it in your club and you like it, you can get a stack, but I didn't used to think this was amazing. And over the years, I've come around to it, and now I love it. And I'll melt this any time of the year I want decadent bakery. So yes, it has pumpkin, but it's mostly brown sugar and mascarpone cream, and it is just delectable. Oh, it's so good. It's just that rich old school Scentsy bakery. Now here's one that I love, that I'm so glad I paid attention to in that special November, you can add all these retired bars to club promotion. This is Mountain Sunset. I'm not much of a spring-summer person, but this is the most gorgeous bar, and if you don't have this in your club and you want something similar, our new Hyacinth Coconut Santal bar that's current right now with the Bloomy collection, it does have the same characteristics, but I prefer this one. This is still really rich, and it's got lots of layers. So there's coconut, there's bluebell, there's woods. It is just the nicest scent. Here's an old-fashioned favorite. We haven't seen this in years. This is Saint Nickerdoodle. Used to be a standard in our Scents of the Season. You guys, this is so good. This is so good. It's got this wonderful tart apple, lots of powdered sugar, and gorgeous pastry like not a Danish. What is this? Saint Nickerdoodle. It is a strudel. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, it's so good. So I only have 1 of these quarterly, and that's enough. There are a few where I wish I could go ahead and bump it up to 2 per quarter, but that's okay. And then here's my favorite cherry bar of all time anywhere. Apple cherry strudel. Oh, this is just as good as Saint Nickerdoodle. This is an apple cherry strudel. For real. Like, even though it says strudel, it could be pie, but it's between strudel and pie. Not so much crust, mostly the best authentic sweet cherry with apple and a little bit of fall baking spice. And I, again, will melt this any time of the year. This is so good. And the cherry makes me think of the old McDonald's cherry pies, the little ones that you could get in the sleeve when I was a kid in the 80s. And that juicy, bubbly, sweet cherry, it's just what that is like. It's why it makes me so happy. The next one here, I love. I don't know that it's a fan favorite of many people. This is called Everything Nice. And this is a really rich, deep, toasty squash guts, pumpkin, and pecan praline scent. Excellent performer, really fantastic in October and November, and I just love it. So it's sort of earthy. It kind of reminds me of Forever Fall, but it's far more nutty. But if you like Forever Fall and you ever see Everything Nice available for something, please try it out. Next, I have one of Greg's favorites, and I keep it in the club for both of us, Hometown Cowboy. It's a fabulous cologne smell. This is so good, you guys. It's woody. It has a very good, I don't even know what the notes are that are in this. I think it has maybe oak. That's the woodiness. And then it definitely has a cologne note, but it's not cold like Mystery Man. It's really nice. And it does make you think of more of a Western influenced men's cologne. It's super, super cool. You expect the man that wears that cologne to also have the type of shirt that's got cowboy details or maybe cowboy boots or Stetsons. It's really nice. Okay. Toasted acorn and oat. This is one of my favorites just to make the house cozy. It would be great on a day like today. It's got chestnut, it's got oak, it's got this golden, toasty, roasty, sweet woodiness that I cannot get enough of. This is probably my favorite kind of video to make, where all I have to do is talk about wax that I love and I already have experience with. I like to do new reviews on things because they're exciting, but the walk down memory lane, that nostalgia factor, that connection that club bars give me to past memories and seasons, and it's what I'm all about. So if you happen to be that kind of person, please start a club. It's my favorite thing to see on my website. I haven't done a video like this in a little bit because my quarterly, I didn't let it ship for a bit. And there's a hack that you can do. It's a little bit less of a loophole now, as I've seen in January when I was trying to shift my club around. It'll still do it, but it's not quite the same frequency skipping as it was. If you take your quarterly and you put it to bi-monthly and then you move it back to quarterly, it will skip a shipment, but now it just kind of moves it around by a couple of months. It's weird. I don't know. But that hack did work last fall when I was trying to deal with getting all those special bars in like a special monthly club, and my quarterly is quite large. I didn't want that to ship too, so I was able to push that back until this is still winter, sort of between the winter and the spring. Luke Steiner, really, really nice bar. This was new last fall, but it's the best coffee Scentsy's made, so I wanted to keep it. But anyway, what I was saying is that I hadn't done a video on my real club in a long time, and my very, very favorite kind of purchase or commitment, if you make me your consultant, is to see someone start a Scentsy club. It just makes me happy because I know that you can edit it at any time too. You're not stuck with bars that you don't care for. If you get them once you don't like it, just edit it out. Just be careful not to edit the wrong one like I either did with Cedar Cider, or I'm telling you there was a computer glitch on that bar. But the ability to save things and go in at any time and move things around and change frequencies, not quantities though. Your quantities can only go down, not up. But I just think it's the best part of what Scentsy offers so that you can always have things that you love. Anyway, Luke Steiner, really good. Put it in last fall. This is actually, I think, my first quarterly shipment with this bar in here. It is a good, roasty, creamy coffee that doesn't get yucky in the warmer immediately. It goes a long time and stays coffee-ish. Mochadoodle's not bad, but that I think is much better and worth clubbing. So here's one that was in the promotion in November. This is Holly Jolly Cider. I do have part of a brick of this left, but this is a new addition for me because I had the bricks of it for a bit. I was still working on those and thinking, it's a bar I really like, but do I need to club it because I've still got bricks? I had the opportunity in November to do that. This is a very nice, nostalgic December scent. I probably wouldn't melt this more than November and December. It's a sweet apple cider, definitely Christmassy. It's not a fall cider. And then it's got some tree and just a happy, very definitely Christmassy feeling going on there. Another one of my absolute favorite bars of all time. Fabulous performer, lasts forever, is just so good. Cozy Chai. Oh, love this scent. It's like really rich gingerbread latte drizzled with caramel sauce, and it is good and spicy. It's good and strong. It doesn't really have a distinctive black tea note. You'd think it would, being that it says that it's Cozy Chai, but it's got all the spices, the creaminess, the caramel that you would expect in some sort of a really frou-frou fancy chai drink in a coffee shop. This would be good in alternate warmers with Luke's Diner. Oh, it's great. And honestly, that really gives me almost a gingerbread cookie fix. It's not quite the same as another bar that's in my club, but it gives me that. Cabin Cuddles. Now, I do love Cologne bars if they're warm and rich. And everybody in the family fell in love with this as of last December. So this was in the most recent Scents of the Season. It's so good. I know that it has bergamot and then some crisp woody notes and maybe a little bit of tree, but it's friendly, it's approachable, and it's just so nice. As I keep saying, Hallmark man in a flannel, no Stetson. Like this guy would wear a pea coat and a nice scarf, but it's good. Okay, the next one here is Cozy Fireside. This is my ride or die. This is my favorite scent of all time in a wax bar. It's so good. It was my Scentsy heartbreak. Oh, it's ginger, it's smoldery fireside, it's spices, it's nostalgia, it's hearth and home goodness, all in a beautiful red wax. And it makes me so happy. So this one, that one's staying forever and forever. If I could only have like 5 or 6 bars in my club, that would be the one that would leave last. Okay, here's one that I don't know if I'm going to keep this for forever, but it's good and it hadn't been back in quite a while. Cranberry Pumpkin Spice. This is a very nice October-November bar. This would be great for Thanksgiving. Oh, it's got this beautiful, truly bakery pine note, and then the cranberries, and it is happy. And it smells a lot like something that Yankee would have made, kind of like Yankee's spiced pumpkin. Not really harvest, but it's kind of in that vein of warm and spicy and fall, and it's just such a classic smell. Oops, that was just the small box, you guys. Now we're getting into the big box. I have a lot of wax here. The next one is Central Park Pralines, and this, I waited a long time for this to come back. This smells like a gooey Christmas popcorn ball and pecans. I love pecans in wax. If you can't tell, there's quite a bit of nuttiness and toasty goodness in the bars that I've picked that have been in my club a long time. It's just golden brown, syrupy, delicious goodness. Next one here is White Amber Antique. Now, I was able to take this out of my club because this is coming back for annual catalog. I'm so happy. It's a really good cologne-y, woody smell. Oh, it's so nice. So it's sort of driftwoody, but it's also sort of more like a summer wood, not really winter heavy wood. It's like there's sunlight and bleached wood and a little bit of fresh air and just a gorgeous, gorgeous, smooth, somewhat masculine scent, you guys. If you haven't tried that, when the new catalog comes out in a couple weeks, get some. It's just amazing. Here's one that is also coming back, and that's Bonfire Beach. So this and White Amber Antique would be classics I would not want to be without spring, summer. So I had them both locked up in my club, and they are coming back. Honestly, you always have to digest a minute some sort of a new thing. It's a little bit shocking, but what's in the annual catalog is a very good lineup for spring and summer and gift giving. And core products need to be very all-purpose, and they put a lot of nice bars in there. So I did order the full set of testers that will have, there are only 2 brand new scents in the annual catalog, but all the things that we've had prior experience with, and I'm going to do a walkthrough with all the testers of those things. And I told you guys that I wanted to get my daughter Abby on the channel. If I can make our schedules jive, I'm going to have her do those first sniffs with the testers with me. She's a working girl and very busy, so we'll see. But she said she would, so we're going to try to make that happen. I don't have them in yet, but I'll get them soon. Okay, here's the gingerbread scent. Gingerbread hugs. It's so good. Like Cozy Chai is creamy. This is crisp, beautiful ginger cookie. It lasts forever. It is a happy scent. It's snuggly and cozy. Fabulous performer. It's so good. So this was available last fall. I hope y'all put it in your club. All right, the next one. I told you I like pecan wax. Butter pecan. This used to be the flagship fragrance for fall in the Scentsy catalog. And it's so good. It's beautiful, melty, drippy, creamy vanilla with buttery pecans. Like a pecan sandy with ice cream. To die for. All right, next one here is going to be lemon sugar and sage. Now this is my favorite lemon Scentsy's ever made, and it is making its way into the annual catalog, which made me so happy. This was probably the most popular bar of people that are my customers who are not club subscribers or super duper into wax all the time. People who have a few bars in a drawer, this, and I mean I love it too, but this is their kind of scent. Oh, it's so good. So I'm talking about my sister-in-law if Holly ever watches any of these. This is so good though. It is sweet lemon with that little bit of sage, and it is not as overpowering as Squeeze the Day, which is probably still my husband's favorite scent of all time. He likes Johnny Appleseed too, but this is a lemon I can get behind because it's interesting. All right, the next one that we have here is Berry Vanilla, which is also coming back in the annual catalog. This is my favorite vanilla Scentsy's ever made. It is frilly and feminine. It's got some tonka bean. They say it's vanilla custard. I don't believe them. It is a beautiful body care gourmand blend that to me would make a very good perfume. I think it'd make a good candle too. I hope they make that eventually, but I just love this. It is just girly and feminine and sweet and gorgeous vanilla. All right, the next one here, this is actually mostly for my younger daughter, although I'll melt it happily. Apples and Oats. This is a good, solid, old school Scentsy bakery. It's not quite as fancy as some of them. It's pretty straightforward with oatmeal that's a little bit funky in the clam, but as you melt it out, that slightly sharp note goes away. And you get spices, you get apple, nice like simmered stewed apple, and the oatmeal. It's a good one. This is really good on a rainy day when you're not sure what you want to melt. Next one here, I didn't realize how much I liked this smell. And that November Club Extravaganza. Let me try cinnamon roasted pear again. Now, I thought I was actually going to keep apple cherry cider for the long haul, but when I compared that with the cinnamon roasted pear, this one won me over even more, which surprised me. This is so nice though. It has that slow simmered pear, a little bit of spice, not enough to be overpowering, and it's smooth. So good. This is great in a medium-sized space. It's not crazy strong. So like I said, a lot of the scents I pick are boomers, but this one, there's a subtlety and a nuance to it, and I had to have it stay in my club. Next one here, I have 2 of these in my quarterly, and unless it shows up in that seasonal insert later in the year or an LTO, I am never dropping it down or taking it out. This is Snowed in Sugar, my very favorite bar from all of last year. I'm not even kidding. In 2025, other than Lemon Sugar and Sage, which I think is my favorite all-purpose bar, as far as something new, this totally won me over. It is a little bit more muted than the other gingerbread type bars that I've had, but it's sweet. It's not so seasonal that you couldn't just melt this on any day where the weather is cool and you want something snuggly and cozy. Which, if you're taking a poll or counting what I've got going on, my cozy and spicy is the longest stack. It just goes to the sky. Some of the others, a little shorter. Like, I do like a good beachy scent. I do like a good fresh and clean scent, but I love cozy, cuddly, bakery, and earthy, warm things. So this has lemon. It has the gingerbread, but it's a very low-level, chill kind of a gingerbread, and some beautiful vanilla. Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I have 2 of those, as I said. The next one here, this is a bar I regretted terribly not clubbing. So last November when it was available, it went right in. Bright Cider Life. Live and Learn. This is one I really should never have thought of not putting in my club when the seasons roll around. Oh, it's so good. This is so quintessentially apple orchard trip. It is beautiful cider and a very nice cinnamon sugar greasy donut. Combine the two. So good. It's just sweet, but it's got some sort of a bakery undertone that's just phenomenal. All right, the next one here is also annual catalog, thank God. Italian Sunshine. Now this is probably the bar, other than Cologne scents, that Greg and I agree on the most. I love this, and so does he. It is strong. It's got coconut. It's got amber. It's got bergamot. It is, and some berries. It is phenomenal. And look at the happy color. I love this color. My younger daughter is getting into doing nails, and she was scrolling through all of the, and I haven't become someone that she can practice on yet because I don't really want fake nails. I do too many things in my life where I'm washing dishes by hand and that, this and that and the other thing. But I'd like her to give me a regular manicure eventually. But I guess gel is different than shellac, which is different than this and different than that. And Mama doesn't have the right products yet from what she's picking up and starting to collect for her to do my nails. Anyway, long story longer, this color she was looking at for one of her gel nail color purchases, and I'm like, you have to get that. It's like a carnation something or other in the brand she's looking at. You have to get that color. It's just beautiful. Like, couldn't you just see in the summertime how happy people's nails would be with that? Gorgeous. Anyway. Yeah, I'm funny. Okay, this is one of the few truly forest type bars that I have left in my club. I have a few. I used to have more, but Scentsy's really good about giving you a good pine tree scent almost every fall winter. So some of the things that I used to have either double in my club or I had more of them, I have pulled those out because I have stacks downstairs. Black Forest Pine Endures, though, it's so good. I just love this, and this has been in clearance a lot lately, so I hope you guys were able to get some. This is great because it's good for any time fall, winter. It's not Christmas specific. And it has really deep dark evergreens. It has smoked vanilla and peppered tangerine. Gorgeous. It's a very, very sophisticated and lovely scent. And even people who maybe they don't want super sharp pine, they like that one. It's a great smell. Next here we have Atlantic Air. Now I told you I'm not much on Beachy. This is my fresh and clean Seaside Ride or Die. This is so good, you guys. If you've never smelled this, and I have not seen this back for any promotions, if you ever see this in clearance or a flash sale, you have to get it. I am not kidding. Oh, it's so good. This is being out by, for me, it's Lake Michigan. I really don't go to the ocean, so we'll just add the salt air in as a freebie. But walking through the sand dunes, down by the water, smelling all the freshness and feeling the air, and just, your sundress is floating out in the breeze behind you. Oh, this is Atlantic Air. It makes me so happy. And this has a little bit of orchid and all that water, and it's so sophisticated. Great performer, too. I hope they have something as good as that in the annual catalog or something coming, because we do have a couple of Beachy scents we haven't smelled yet. Things that will be coming down the pike in the next few months. Snuggle up. Now, I almost got rid of this out of club, but my older daughter was haphazardly melting it in her room one day. I walked in and said, "What is that?" And she told me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I almost pulled that from club. I better not. This says Angel Lavender. It has vanilla. It has the perfect balance of cozy, cuddly, and laundry. It's absolutely phenomenal. It was in the Catching Z's collection eons ago and is the best bar that was ever offered in that. So nice. Churro Churro. This is a really good summertime bakery. And it has that beautiful vanilla and cinnamon sugar and fried dough. It's a classic. It's not crazy strong, but over the last year and a half, the bar's improved in strength, so they're a good medium. I'm not sure why, but I'm happy about it. And it's just phenomenal. Love that one. We're still going. This is probably going to be a 45 or 50-minute video. I don't even know if it's going to upload. Stroopwafel Delight. This is amazing. If you've never smelled it, and you do have Forever Fall, take out all of the specifically fall notes and just imagine the bakery. That is Stroopwafel Delight. It is fantastic. It's drippy, gooey, like that fried Pizzelli type cookie with some caramely goodness and sprinkle of cinnamon sugar. Is decadent and really, really strong. Very nice scent. That would be really good with everything nice and alternate warmers if you just want Death by Bakery. Sweet Tidings. Now this is a bar I didn't think I could still add to club, and somebody said, yes, Elizabeth, you can. And I wasn't sure if I liked this. This is cedar and oranges. Sounds a little weird, but it's also got a sprinkling of sugar, it seems like. But it won me over. And it's a new kind of orange. So I wanted to keep this in my club for a bit. So I may even melt that off season and see what I think as far as editing. We'll see. Apple Harvest Dreams. Now, if you watched my very first review of this bar, I kind of poo-pooed it. Then it won me over all fall. Apple Harvest Dreams is similar to Apple Spice Season, but take out the spice and add some woods. It's like its camping cousin. It's so nice. It's warm. It's appley. It's got a sweetness to it, but then it's sort of foresty fresh without being edgy at all. It's fabulous. I'd be really shocked if this doesn't come back for fall, winter, something, but it's safely in my club. So nice. Next bar here is Linger. Now this was a BB&B. Probably this started out as a Valentine's bar. I'm not sure. This is an old one. This is so unusual, and this is one of those softer, rounded, sort of sensual candy smells that you want in your bedroom. I could melt this week because it's almost Valentine's Day. And this has like sugar, musk, apples, and I think praline, but oh, is it good. I really, really like this. So that is a winner for me. Next one that I have here is Summer Holiday. This is my favorite summertime smell. It smells a lot like Endless Weekend from Bath & Body Works. It's sweet, it's floral, it's got oranges and vanilla and tiger lilies and I think freesia, and it's just, oh, it's so pretty. Next one that I have here, Homestead Holiday. Now this is a special scent for my younger daughter for Christmas. And I love it too. And we were almost out of it last year, so I have to be careful to count these bars and make sure they're available for her to be able to melt, because this is really, really, this is her cozy fireside. I don't want her to be without it. It's got fir needles and cinnamon sticks and blood oranges, and why Scentsy hasn't really brought it back for much, I don't know. It's so good. Oh, very, very cuddly and cozy. Another Snowden sugar. Here is Sweet Orange and Evergreen, one of my all-time favorite scents that is evergreen, but it's also this sweet, very almost greenhousey type greenery and citrus mix. It's gorgeous. It smells a lot like Mistletoe by Yankee. It's one of my favorites. This is right up there with Cozy Fireside as far as nostalgic, powerful, evocative scent for the Christmas season. Love it. Oh, just takes me back. Takes me back. I love greenhouses at Christmas time. I find so much inspiration there. I love to work with real greenery. It's the best. Iced Pine. Now, this is a scent that a lot of people don't like. But I missed it when I didn't have it. So this one and Very Merry Cranberry, which is also in this club, these are old school, simple Scentsy classics from way back in the day, but they bring me to the early days of melting with Scentsy, because I've been doing this for almost 15 years now as a customer. And it's straightforward pine with a little bit of peppermint, but it's really good. It's honest. It's not trying to be fancy. It's not trying to be trendy. It just is what it is, and I need some of that in my life right now. Okay, next one I have here is Peppered with Kisses. This was last year's Valentine's collection, and this is super sophisticated. Linger is a little bit sweeter. This has pink pepper with lots of musky romantic notes. It's gorgeous, and it is unusual, so I'll probably be keeping this in my club. I thought about pulling it, and I'm like, no, even though I may only melt a couple a year, that's really special. I'm going to keep it. Next one is Whiteout. Now this is one, I put it in my club, I've taken it out, I've gotten bored, I've taken it out again, then it comes back for BB&B. I just need to leave it in here. This is my favorite peppermint of all time, because I'm not a big peppermint lover. This has apple and pine, it's reasonably soft, and it's just soothing. It's so nice. Only gets to a medium level, so those of you that want a super strong peppermint in your face, Perfect Peppermint would be your bar, but I really, really like this. Makes me happy. Next one's going to be Cranberry and Tinsel. Now, I wanted this back for years. And I got some sort of comment on the channel that somebody's bar smelled like acetone. Well, for me it works. It is strong. But it's always been strong. This is like a Victorian cranberry and fir needle ancient Christmas smell. Just gorgeous. I don't know that I'll keep this in my club for forever because I'm only going to melt, one, maybe 2 bars in a year. But it's one of those that I missed so much when we couldn't get it because this used to be Scents of the Season reliably and is no more. That I'm just glad that I was able to put that in my club. Next one, Almond Croissant. This is one of the best all-purpose bakeries Scentsy made. This is in its top 5 of solid bakery scents. It always performs. Almost everybody loves it. Oh, it's beautiful almond pastry with just a little bit of cinnamon sugar. Truly smells like the croissants in my favorite local bakery, and it's amazing. Next one's going to be Snowden Flannel. Now this, I debated whether to keep this, but it's so pretty. This was part of our 5-bar bundle last fall that was holiday. So there's Scents of the Season, and then there was our holiday 5-bar. This was in the holiday 5-bar bundle. It's so cozy. Cotton and pink pepper and something else. Goes well with Blankets of Love, which I think I'm also debating clubbing or at least getting more of. So pretty. Great for a bedroom or a small space or a laundry room, just low-key and very nice. Cozy Cashmere, a beautiful bar. You can see this is an old bar, actually. It's even a little bit discolored, and I just got it, which I don't care. I can just melt it, but that clam's a little bit yellow. Oh, it's so nice, though. This is gorgeous body care cashmere and blackberries. Next one that we've got here is Lush Gardenia. Now, this is a strong scent that you use in the springtime sparingly, but not having it would make me and my mom really, really sad. It's creamy, it's heady. I always say this is like a 1950s screen siren. This is a very sensual, womanly smell. It's gorgeous. Oh, so pretty. Makes me want to put on a big satin dress, you know, and the little gloves and the pearls. And oh, it's so nice. Okay, next bar here, Farm Stand Pumpkin. This is probably my favorite all-purpose pumpkin smell that's not bakery. It's so good. It's just, it's almost like craft store with the old school stuff, you know, the cheesy little scarecrows and the pumpkins and the stuff that's made out of felt, you know, little felt turkeys and the salt and pepper shakers that are, my mom has some that are shaped like pilgrims. It's that kind of a scent. It's just approachable. And it's so good. It's got apple, it has some caramel, it's got some cinnamon stick, and the pumpkin. And it's gentle. I think that one might even be available in clearance right now. It's so nice. Not super strong, though. Summer Rain. Again, if it's a summer scent, it has to be exceptional, because I don't keep a lot of them in my club. This is so good. Cyclamen, black lava salt, sweet, rainy goodness. Thunderstorm will be available in the annual catalog, and it will pair very well with this. Thunderstorm's kind of spicy, like carnations and dramatic thunderstorm type rain. This is that very slow, saturating summer rain that makes the pavement smell sweet and clean. And then we have apple butter frosting. Now, I'm a generous person when it comes to swapping with people, but I gave away so many bars of apple butter frosting in swaps over the last year. I have maybe 1 bar left. So there's 2 in this. I ain't sharing these with nobody. I'm melting them. This is one of my top 5 of all time. Apple butter frosting. Beautiful, homey, creamy apple butter with buttercream frosting and a sprinkle of spice. It is just the most comforting, cozy, huggy smell. Love it. Someday that has to come back for Bring Back My Bar. Spice Number Glow. Now here's the black sheep of the family that I finally decided I loved. I was mad because they took Cozy Fireside out of the catalog the year that they put this in, and I felt like it was a direct 1-to-1 issue going on. But this one is deeper. It's got dark clovey embers or like bitter cinnamon, but it's good. It gives it that really nice, deep, smoky base, and then you have some sort of like a toasted apple and some vanilla. And the smokiness, it's a very good smell. And that is great anytime fall, winter. It's a long-lasting, very, very good smell. Okay, Sweet Orange Pomander. We have new packaging for this. I love this bar. This is also top 5. Cozy Fireside, Summer Holiday, Apple Butter Frosting, Cozy Chai, and probably sweet orange pomander. Those would be the ones that I just would not give up. So good. So good. Deep, wonderful, warm, dried oranges and spice. It's the best. It's a very me smell. All right, next one is Cashmere Leaves. Now, this is a good scent. This is one of those where I'm always arguing with myself. Do I want to keep it? It's really unusual. I do enjoy it, but I don't like it as much as some of the others. You know, you go round and round in your head. But this is apples with crunchy leaves and spices, and it's unique. It's kind of feminine and at the same time fall and spicy. It's really, really good, though. I really enjoy that. Good performer, too. Here we have Honey Pear Cider, which along with Bright Cider Life, those were my top contenders for that November Bring Back My Bar promotion. I shoved them in my club immediately. No debating. This was such a Scentsy heartbreak. This is very subtle, but so, so good. It's sweet, beautiful spiced pear. And it is fall. It is simmery, but it is light. It's a subtle, light to medium smell, so you have to baby it, but it is worth it. Toasted marshmallow. Here's another very nice summertime bakery scent that's long gone out of the catalog. This has malt. It's got toasty, roasty, marshmallowy vanilla, and it's gooey. It's so good. And this would be good with, if you have a stack or have it in your club. I only have a stack. It's good with around the campfire. This would actually probably be good with a coffee scent if you wanted to make like a really marshmallowy coffee. Here's one. Now this is out of stock, but this was in clearance for quite a while. Hollow Harvest. This is one of the neatest bars that they've invented in the last couple of years. This is like you lit a jack-o'-lantern on fire and then put beautiful resinous amber inside. It's so sophisticated, smoky, on-trend pumpkin. Love it. Just love that. That was in the Gordy Goodness a couple Augusts ago. Graham Cracker Crunch. Here's another one where I learned the hard way. This needs to be in your club. I put it back along with all the other things in November. This is the only graham cracker and peanut butter bar Scentsy's ever made, as far as I know, and it is so good. It's got vanilla. It's like a toasty graham cracker. It is so beautiful. This is good any time of the year. They had it as a fall-winter thing, but that is a bar I missed, and I'm so glad it's back in my club. Sweet Christmas Lily. Now, I am probably as shocked as you are that I saved this, and I've kept it in my club. This was part of the scents of the season this last Christmas, but I don't want it for Christmas. I just want this as a gorgeous, really strong, lovely lily. I'll probably melt this at Easter, but it is a powdery sweet lily, and it's just a lovely floral, and I'm really picky about my florals. Next one here is more apple butter frosting. Almost. I have vanilla oak. Now, this is one where people rescued me last summer when I realized I hadn't really had the wisdom to club it, and I liked it a lot. So you guys mailed me bars. Thank you so much. And I do enjoy it. So it's going to stay in my club at least for a bit. This is a very old-fashioned fragrance. It's almost like it's got a black walnut and then the vanilla and the oakiness trio of scents. I know there's really no nut in it, but I smell that. And it's good. It's really good, and it lasts forever. Very nice. That'd be good with toasted acorn and oak. Next one here, Farmhouse Fir. Now this is a sweet, gentle, Christmassy smell. I like this in November too. Grapefruit. Oh, beautiful sweet fir branches. And there's something else in here I'm forgetting. This is a very, very enjoyable smell. More approachable than a lot of our pine tree smells have been over the years. If you liked Farmhouse Fir and you miss it and you never tried Iced Balsam, please do. They're somewhat similar because they're both sweet tree smells without all that resin and pine cone getting in the way. Spiced Berries. Here's another one that I put in from the November Clubbable event. So beautiful. This is a Christmas Eve smell for me. This has frankincense, myrrh, and beautiful, elegant spicy berries. It is a fantastic scent. I don't melt a lot of it, but you need one when you need one. Then we have Cashmere and Corduroy. Now, I did have 2 of these in my quarterly, and I'm like, no, it's super strong, and as much as I love it, which I do, and I'm glad it's in my club, I'm not going to go through a lot of it. So this was a darling of many people in the spring summer. Usually I think it started out as fall winter and then it became spring summer or all year long bar, and then eventually they got rid of it. It's got bergamot, it's got vanilla, it's got the cashmere. It is a deep woody resinous long lasting smell that is a high performer, and I'm very, very happy to have it. So almost done here. Oops. Well, I think I have 2 of that anyway. 2 of Very Merry Cranberry, which I bumped down to 1. This is my favorite cranberry scent of all time. And just like iced pine, it's old school, it's authentic, and it's just straightforward. It's cedar and cranberries. But it's so good. It's happy cranberry. And I will actually melt that not just in November. It is a good berry scent with some depth. Merry Pomegranate. Now this one, I'm surprised I kept this, but it's really good. It's like kind of like Sweet Tidings. It's a reinvented holiday classic. It's got the pomegranate, I think a little tiny bit of fir bough, and something else in it, but it's got maybe some grapefruit. Yeah, I think we've either got orange or grapefruit in here and then some pine, because that's what I see in the packaging. It's a very tasteful, not too overblown or over the top scent that you could melt anytime fall winter, and I really like it. Cozy spice. Oh, this is an old school scent. This is a good spice scent if you're a little bit gun shy of super strong things like maybe cinnamon bear or clove and cinnamon. If they ever bring this back for a Bring Back My Bar, please try it even if you're a spice hater. It's nutmeg, and it's almost like Constant Comment tea. It's kind of in that vein of warm, but not overblown. Absolutely gorgeous smell. And then last but not least, for many people, this is the ride or die of the bakery category. Sweet plum pastry. This has a cult following. And it's amazing. It is old school, juicy, plummy, bubbly goodness, Scentsy quality wax with a little bit of pastry background. This is a fantastic early spring cozy scent, and it's good any time of the year. So that is my quarterly club, which I would say is pretty fantastic. And I'm really, really happy that Scentsy's Always Get My Bar guarantee is something that I can really benefit from. And I know that everybody has a budget, and there's only so much wax that any of us can club. I have a certain limit, which I think at the moment all the bars I shoved in there in crisis management's a little over. I'm going to have to do some editing before my next shipment late spring. But whatever you can club that's in your budget that is a nostalgic or whatever other reasons you would club it favorite, I just could not encourage you enough to at least try the program. It's something you can cancel at any time. But right now, because we're going from a 2-6 month, more seasonally specific to just an all year round annual general catalog concept, if there are fall winter bars that are your ride or dies and you do not have a club, you can just get a stack. They're on sale right now. But if you want to know that you can get a bar for forever and forever, start a Scentsy club. I really don't think you'll regret it. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.